to that intuition.
Hey guys, I'm just going to come on for a short. I just got back from getting my neck and shoulder sorted out by the lovely Nina. Oh God, so much work she did on my neck and shoulder and spine. So hopefully I'm going to feel a bit better. And she has this lovely warm, um, it's like an aqua thing, a bit like the waterbed as a positivity center where you lie on top of it and it warms you up. And so I had that as well, and it was so good to be around her just to chat and have a bit of a laugh. But I want to do a quick catch up before we go on to 7:30 is Martin's hypnotherapy. And I'm sorry I couldn't do MOTV Jukebox because obviously that was my priority was today to get my back and my neck sorted out. And but I want to look at how are you getting on with your goals, guys, because we're nearly near the end of the week and I get to Saturday. I want you to have things you're passionate about. Remember, I know this is not MOTV Jukebox, but I just want to do a quick catch up with you. And so before I do that, I'm going to put on this. But this is the most important thing to watch, okay? Because this is when I was in my and full of passion for Edinburgh, and somehow I got the money. Somehow I got everything fell into place beautifully. Um, a bit like everything fell into place when I went to Basingstoke the day before yesterday. Everything fell into place. The hotel was literally across the road from my friend. The person on reception happened to be one of us, so to speak, very enlightened, where we go, one we go all person, very open to what we were talking about, me and Gina. Sorry, me and my friend. Sorry. That's 8 minutes, and that's 2 minutes. That's the one I want. That's the one I want, the 2 minutes. And everything just fell into place. And it's just so amazing when that happens in life, when everything just, just boom, 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 everything. I had a wonderful time. It was just so brilliant to be out of this house and to be in a Holiday Inn and to have some space and have to hug someone. It was just beautiful. It all just worked out beautifully. And I'm hoping that that's what I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks. I'm going to be traveling. Once the MOT is on the car, I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be meeting my Starseed family. I'm going to be meeting some of them I haven't met before, like David Elams. I haven't met him face to face. I'm going to stay around there. I'm going to meet Angie. I'm going to go to Janie. And I'm going, who else is there that I haven't met yet? I don't know, maybe Nikki, Lisa, um, oh God, and of course Vlad's family. Maybe one night with him and his wife. That would be so cool. And Emmanuel, and it's just I'm going to be meeting these people. I'm not going to be stuck in this house. But this is what you've got to watch. If you are lacking in passion or energy, please watch this.
Hi guys, welcome to
Welcome
lesson
to lesson
49.
49.
Course in
Course in
Miracles,
Miracles,
easy peasy.
easy.
Oh, excuse me. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. Yes, I'm not that well. Unfortunately, I got a bit of a cold today. And so I've got to listen to that inner voice. I didn't sleep very well. And I'm coughing a bit and I'm not feeling too good. So I need to rest. I need to take it easy. The ego wants to do everything. There's dates to book. Thank God some money's coming in. I asked for the money and it's coming in. It's coming in to help me with Edinburgh and to help me realize the dream. But God's voice is telling me today, be at peace with yourself. Take it easy. relax, drink fruit juices, drink water. Take care of yourself, Lauren. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. Ego's voice tells me that I'm a loser and that if I sit and I don't do anything, nothing will happen. That's the ego. God's voice, trust. Everything is just as it should be. Everything is beautiful. It's a song. Everything is beautiful in its own way. Beautiful song, eh? Well, there you go. I've just done a rehearsal for Edith Piaf. It was quite fun because we couldn't hear each other, but we're both talented enough to know what we want. So that's it. God's voice speaks to you all through the day. Be happy, be peaceful, do love, and just take care of yourself. Give yourself that time to rest, to breathe, to be happy. And if you want to donate something to get Lauren to Edinburgh, then please contact me, inbox me. There's going to be a tab on my website, Moving On Theatre, and people will be able to donate whatever they want to help me to get to Edinburgh, because I didn't get that lottery grant. So there you go. Who needs a lottery grant when the whole world out there is supporting you? Love you lots. Care. Have a beautiful day. My website's movingontheatre.co.uk. Bye.
There you go. I just thought I'd pop into Moving On TV. I'm trying to do something here to put this in the background. It's not working. Okay, never mind. That is the kind of passion, that is the kind of trust you need in order to go out and achieve your goals, because I haven't got a clue how we sold out Edinburgh. I haven't got a clue how we got the money for Edinburgh. There was nothing. There was nothing as usual, but somehow it all came together. We got money for it. Some beautiful people, beautiful souls sponsored it, gave us the money. I think someone gave us like 500 quid. And bit by bit, the money came together and we went to Edinburgh and we sold out. And that's how you've got to be. You've got to be in that space in order to achieve your goals. That's where you've got to be. So let's have a look quickly. I'm going to look quickly with you. How far am I with my goals this week that I set? And right, so the goals I set is I've been working on my new tarot station. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want to keep it quiet until it's really out there, and because I don't want the trolls on there, obviously. But I've set up a new tarot channel, particularly just for tarot, and I'm going to monetize it. I'm going to earn money for a change. So I'm doing my readings, every kind of reading that is possible, I will be doing on my tarot channel. Okay. What was the other thing? I wanted one more promo and testimonial, which has come through from the lovely Cara, the beautiful Cara. I'm just waiting for another one from her, so I've done it. Okay. The next thing I needed to do was I did go back to Star now, and Vlad is contacting them, but they're not budging. So we're going to advertise on Mandy and some other sites. Okay. That was the next goal. And one more Patreon. I haven't been in the space to ask for Patreons because I've been basically needed to get out of here, and I got out of here. And I'd say I've had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week so far because I got out of here. And I just took my freedom back, got in the car and zoomed down to Basingstoke. And it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Simply amazing. So I've still got a couple of days left to try and get another patron. So I'm going to try and do that. I've still got till Saturday evening to get another patron. And what other goals did I have? Because I like to move forward, moving on TV, moving on theatre. Oh, I got off doing the lives when I'm not positive, and I brought Vlad on. And I thought that was a great idea because he's so positive and such a beautiful soul that when he comes on, the light comes into Moving On TV. So I've decided I'm not going to go on here when I'm not positive because I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to bring on Vlad when I can't do a presentation. but I'm in a good mood now. I've had a huge amount of healing and love, and I've had a wonderful free time away from here, from this place, because there's something about this house I've got to sort it out. Something about being in here. The cats like it, but I don't. Um, I went around the neighborhood the other day looking for souls like me, trying to make new friends, and it made me more depressed because there weren't anyone. There wasn't anyone. And apart from her next door, and people leave you on the doorstep, they don't invite you in. And my consciousness is, come on in, have a cup of tea, bring a sleeping bag, stay the night. That's my consciousness. But theirs is, oh, I leave you out on the doorstep in the rain, because not because I'm scared of you, because these people don't wear masks and they are on the same vibration, but just they're not my consciousness, they're not my culture. The British culture isn't like that. The Irish culture maybe, and the Scottish and Northern, and definitely Mediterranean and Bulgarian, but not the British culture is much more reserved. And to me, as I said, it's sad because everyone around here, I could not find one person to talk to or to bond with. So I got in my car and I zoomed down to Basingstoke. I met a friend and gave her loads of hugs and help. I hope I helped her, or I'm helping her through a very difficult time that she's going through. So I wanted to say that sometimes you need to take a drastic option, have an adventure, jump in a car and just zoom. I'm going to put The Awakening on for you now. And then MOTV Jukebox will be going on. But this is The Awakening, where I tell you about my adventure. And I filmed it at the Holiday Inn where I stayed. It was so cool to be in a hotel again. Freedom. Free as a bird. Free as a bird. I don't miss anyone when I do that. I don't miss anyone. I really don't. I just miss the cats. But I don't miss people. When I take back my power, and there's always a person to meet up, I don't usually go somewhere. Well, I have done. I've gone to the beach a lot on my own in the old days. I love to go to little towns. It's beautiful, and stay there and type and write my book and do things I need to do. I'll have to get back to that book at some point because I left it. But when I zoom in my car and I put a book, an audio book, either romance or I was listening to one called The Stranger, and it's a bit scary, but the end is a bit scary. But I listened to that on the way there and the way back. It was only an hour and a half drive. And I used to do the stopovers. Anyway, I'm going to play this for you. I want you to get to this level of love, passion, and to feel good about yourself. And then you can achieve your goals. Unfortunately, Chrome is not going to do it. I'll have to go on to Hey guys, welcome to me on TV and The Awakening. And lesson 142, I think it is today. And escaped. I left. I'm free. Well, I only done it for a short while, really. Neat. And I felt out. So I decided to do it. Now today's going to be called, I don't know, but today's about letting go. And how we don't even know that we're becoming victims. We don't even realize what's happening to us until suddenly we snap and we think, hang on a second, what's happened to my life? I've been the kind of person that would just jump in the car, drive all the way down to, if I felt like it, drive all the way back. These stopovers in the way, it was my favorite pastime, freedom. I get an audiobook. I listen to an audiobook. I sing everything that I find, all my favorite music. I'm doing, and I drove all over the country. And suddenly there's me sitting in this house, complaining, I've got no life, I've got no friends, I've got nothing. What the hell's going on with me? And I thought, you know what? That's it. I've had enough. I'm not living like this anymore. You know, so I woke up yesterday and I rang the Samaritans and I thought, how am I going to get through the day? I've had enough of this. This is hell. Not only is the house a total mess and I can't bother to tidy up, I have energy. I just need to do something different. As I was talking to the Samaritans on the phone, this is good to do, just talking, just telling them how I feel, and then they all come up, and I had a tarot reading as well. Someone lent me really powerful tarot reading, and as I was talking to the Samaritans, something clicked in me. I had answers that I needed. I got clarification tarot, but I needed more than that. And as I was talking to this beautiful Zara, Samaritans, I said to her, you know what? When I moved to a neighborhood, I was the person that would put a letter in everyone's door to say, come over and meet me. Let's make friends, you know, let's get to know each other. And I made friends that way. So why not go around the neighborhood and see if is there anybody I can talk to? I'm saying there's no one. I'm assuming. But what if I went around the neighborhood and start investigating to see whether there are any people that I could talk to? Yeah, what's to stop me? I did. So I dressed up really warm. I went next door and I realized that what I thought my first neighbor, I know she's wide awake, but her family was an eye-opener. And then I went from the people. I didn't really get anything from the neighbors except, well, they were kind of on the fence, one or two of them, but then things went further, and I found out that people were getting pancakes, so I went there, and there was this massive queue on the common, and everyone was masked, and I thought, no, I can't do this. I was the only never wear one, as you know, and I walked away. And then I thought to myself, I'll ring someone who I know is in need. I'll check out how far it is to get to her, and I'll go. And that was it. That was it. I got my tire fixed on the spot. I met this amazing guy, Phil, who happens to be one of us. He fixed the tire in Quick Fit for me, paid for it, and then that was it. It was like, right, Lauren's back. And I contacted this friend, I told her, do you want me to come? And she said, what are you talking about? I said, it's only 30 miles. I never realized you're only 30 miles away. Basingstoke, it's nothing. It's less than an hour. I mean, I'm used to driving 10 to Scotland and back, you know, more than that, 20 hours there and back, yeah. And so she said, what do you mean? And I said, well, I'm booking a hotel. There just happened to be a hotel right across the road from where I'm staying at the moment. I'm not going to go into her seats. Very, very sad. And I'm trying to do something to help at the moment. Very difficult situation. And so I rang up the Holiday Inn and said, I booked a room on the spot. That was it. Fed the cats, gave them loads of food, water, everything. Got someone to come in that night, got in the car, and that was it. Lauren's back. Lauren's back. That's what I'm saying to you is, I didn't realize that I was becoming a victim. There were things I could do. You see, this is the thing. Life coaching tells you we have alternatives, but I didn't realize that I could do this. I'd forgotten myself. I have forgotten about all the things I can do.
And the minute I got that tire fixed, because I was waiting on him to do it, I did it. I drove down with this bumpity bump on the road because it was completely busted like me, and got to the quick fit and said, can you fix it? It was empty, on the spot, apart from one guy that was nasty to me that wouldn't let me sit in the waiting room without one of these. I got past that because Phil came out, and that was the end of it. And we chatted, and we shook hands, and he took his whatever, his lanyard, I think it is. And we chatted, and I made a friend in the village. I've got his phone number. I can ring anytime. And so everything just flowed. Everything flowed beautifully. And that was after I had a tarot reading. I needed some answers about something I really needed to know. And it was exactly what I knew. My psychic abilities had told me exactly what this person had told me. And it was brilliant in a way I didn't expect. Well, he told me what as well, but a very profound reading. I thought she was incredible. Her name is Ethereal Empress, and I'd recommend you contact her. I think she's doing donations at the moment, but you can contact me anyway. Anyway, I'm going to go now. You know what to do.